is what, you know, they've decided to do with this information. If you haven't seen the information, is basically they want him to be a hard soft breach operator. So they removed his hard breach charge and they added a claymore. So I actually don't like this, and I'll tell you why. So basically their reasoning, I already read this stuff in advance, but quick summary is basically they say his primary role is soft breaching with the skeleton key. The role is almost always needed. Hard breach gadget gives him too much flexibility. So here's the problem with that theory. People do not play as a team at all, okay? Like, you're assuming that everybody has a 5-stack or like a bunch of solo queues that are like functioning as an actual team. Like, when I'm playing like solo queue, which is not that often, or if I don't have a 5-stack, or if the team is around for whatever reason, right? It's nice to be able to open the floor and the hatch. And what's nice is you didn't have to, like, it doesn't force you to take an operator that's like shitty to play because it also has a hard breach. Right? You're like, okay, I was able to, you know, open the hatches and still have a fun operator to play. I feel like they just make, like, as someone who plays a lot of support and a lot of hard breach, it's like, that was the one kind of nice time. It's like, oh, I can still take Buck and, like, have a fun operator to play at the same time, you know? Kapkan, they removed the nitro cell and they added barbed wire. I actually think this one's fair. Kapkan's too fucking good, and I play him a lot. I think he's too fucking good. He gets 5 traps that do what? Isn't it like 50 damage a pop or something, right? I think it's 50 damage a pop, if I'm not mistaken. I'm like losing my marbles right now. Anyway, and his gun is great. It's 60, okay? 60 damage a pop, plus a great gun, plus a great pistol, plus a C4. I feel like that's a little bit much. He could have barbed wire. It's honestly fine. Lesion, they're reducing the amount of mines from 9 to 8. They're also gonna, so basically they're just gonna replenish more slowly. So another thing is you can have, like, you used to be able to have 5 entry points covered within the first minute of action phase. It'll be reduced by 1 now. So basically they just don't want him to have as many mines. The refill timer is increased to 30 seconds from 25. Okay, that's fine. This one's actually kind of a massive change that people are not really, like, they're kind of brushing over, in my opinion. Oryx, okay? The weapon recovery time after dashing is reduced to 0.2 seconds from 0.5, okay? So when you dash, you can pull up your gun a lot faster. So, you know, when you, like, try to run into a shield and then you're, like, still running into the fucking wall or whatever? This one is the crazy one. After dashing against an enemy, it's 0.1 seconds instead of 0.5. So you're back to killing shields. So this is the crazy one. You knock Montaigne or Blitz down, you're killing them now. 100%. Like, they're fucking dead. Before, you'd have to kill them, and then you'd pull your arms back, and then you could, like, shoot them. But by the time that happened, they were already kind of shooting you back. This is crazy. This is the biggest change, to me, that actually makes a difference. Because you could actually kill shields again effectively. Okay? I love this change. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. Okay? When you dash into a wall, it used to be 0.5. Now it's 0.3. That's fine. Whatever. This one's good too. If you're dashing, you recover. I'm very happy with this Oryx change. It's a great buff. Shields are annoying as fuck. Being able to counter them more effectively, great. Okay? I think the Lesion change is fine too. Legion's pretty annoying. He doesn't really need 9 mines, you know. Ram, this one I don't really agree with, but I mean, Ram is, like, stupid powerful on, like, bottom floor sites, but she has the buggy auto breacher, right? So it could basically just annihilate the fucking floor. So they're removing her shotgun. But the thing that this is kind of annoying about is, like, I don't know, I don't really like the idea of removing secondary shotguns too much. Once again, it's like removing hard breach gadgets. It just makes the operator, like, less flexible and requires you to have another teammate come up there and, like, opening shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, I don't know. It's not the biggest change in the world, but I feel like they should have just left Ram. But she is very strong too. I'm kind of indifferent on this change. I feel like they should have just left it, but whatever. This one is a good change. Finally, after years of saying, fuck you, Sledge, we're just going to nerf you for literally no reason, he's been buffed. Sledge is back to a 2-speed 2 armor. It happened, chat. It happens. It happens. We did it. 2-speed, 2 armor. Sledge is back, baby. Now give him back the SMG-11, and we're good to go. Okay? With an ACOG, preferably. With an ACOG. with an ACOG. I actually like that one. So this one is what the title was about that I put my going live notification as. Weapon balancing. Slug shotguns, baby. Fuck the BOSG. Back in year 9, season 1, we normalized blah, 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 right? So basically, this is the easy thing, right, to think of. Damage drop-off, it used to be 10 meters and 25 meters, way back before year 9, season 1, okay? And it used to end at 18 to 20. So they changed it basically from 10 to 18 meters for drop-off to 25 and 35. So now the drop-off is reduced at 15 meters and 25 meters, okay? So it used to be 25 and 35. So this is a big change. I think it's still going to be pretty fucking strong. I think it should go back to 10, frankly. But the damage maximum range has been reduced 60% to from 70. So I think it does like 60 damage now at range, so that's fine. I mean, it's a welcome change. I don't know why the fuck the BOSG is like, just nerf it into the dirt. Just leave it to where it was, dude. Make it the meme gun, you know? By the way, this affects more than just the BOSG. So it affects the ACS-12, that's the Maestro shotgun, the BOSG, obviously, the TCSG, which is the Cade shotgun, and the 44 Vendetta, which is Deimos' pistol. But it only affects Deimos on damage. So the caliber damage is changed for all of these operators too. They don't make as big of holes. Now, I see you saying rip to the TCSG, and we'll get to that. The TCSG is fine. It's going to be fine. It might even be like a buff. I'll have to test it out. They're also making the G36 more viable so that every sack of shit Iona player that's upside down repelling on the fucking Aqua balcony on Coastline could fuck me with 0 recoil. I can't fucking wait. Vertical recoil reduced, horizontal recoil reduced. Baiting pieces of shit on Coastline like Aqua balcony, rejoice. You're back. You're back, okay? You know what the real nerf that we need? Color her fucking hair. Make it red. Make it red. Make her hair red. I don't know. Fucking magenta. You pick a fucking color, dude. I don't fucking care what it is. That's the nerf that we're all looking for. But obviously it affects Ashe and Iona both. Now, someone was saying TCSG's fucked. It's fine, okay? So they're worried about the TCSG getting hurt in this change because it's been performing very well for the last changes. They feel like, I guess it's fine. The Slug shotgun class might cause it to underperform. To compensate for this, they're increasing the damage. So the damage is going to be 75, dude. Up from 63. So it should perform similarly at range, but up close, it seems like it might be more fucking potent. I think this thing's going to be a 2-shotting fucking demon, dude. And that obviously affects both Goyo and Cade. So, Cade players, we're feasting. We're eating good today. We're eating good in the neighborhood, okay? Don't sue me, Applebee's, or whatever the fuck that is. I don't know. Anyway, that's all the changes. If you would like to see them, you could type !info, okay?